Hello and welcome to Cutter Builds. We're back with another episode of the New Frontiers DLC. We're working our way through the missions. Let's take a look here on the Operation Miasmic Research. This is a 4-skull difficulty operation. I don't know what to expect. It does require tier 4 though, so let's go ahead and jump into this. And it just says travel towards marked location. Now, I'm not sure what to expect on this particular mission. So I've got some premium foods made up and salted here, and we're gonna go ahead and head out there. I have, if you've noticed, maybe real quick in the base, I've got some floor torches now, which is helping with our lighting situation in here, and I went ahead and built the electric masonry bench, which has replaced both the regular masonry bench as well as our concrete station there, the concrete mixer. So I can now start making the brick items, the scoria brick, and then I think we've got the clay brick stuff unlocked. I've gone ahead and processed a bunch of the materials we'd found out on our adventures. I don't think we've got enough to really build much of a base out of that, but I do want to start playing around with it at some point. And I've just been stockpiling. I've got a lot of electronics, a lot of composites and carbon fibers and stuff lined up here because we are going to start expanding the base here soon. I'm thinking about doing a base build live stream coming up here. I was going to do something with some of these missions in a live stream, but I find a lot of times these missions, there's just a lot going on where I need to cut out huge amounts of resource grinding or what have you, and I figured if we're gonna do something like that on a live stream, I'd just as soon do some base building and stuff like that in our live streams. We'll see. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see in a Icarus live stream here. However, today we're gonna see if we can knock this mission out here, and I'm gonna run out here and we'll catch up in a second. We're coming up on what I believe is that area on the map here. I think it's in this little crook in the caves, so I'm going to go ahead and run a little bit further forward, see if I can avoid whatever that creature is. The thing that spits thorns or what have you. It doesn't appear to be following me. And let's see, construct a miasmic research station. Oh, so they want me to build a base. Well, wow, that's a lot of advanced tier 4 machines. I don't really want to live out in the swamp. That's like more than what we've got in our base right now. I don't even have all of those machines. 4 solar panels. That's a lot of circuits. What do I need 2 electric furnaces for? My goodness. All right. Well, it looks like I'm going to run right back to our base. We're going to get some materials to throw up a pretty decent structure here because I need to protect all of these more advanced materials if we're going to build something out here in the swamp. We get some crazy storms and such out here. Man, I really wish we hadn't lost all those solar panels and the electric furnaces and stuff in the last mission, or a couple missions ago now. That stuff would have come in real handy. Right now we wouldn't have had to build it all from scratch. That's all right. We'll do what we need to do here. Let me get back up to base and see if we've got the materials for all this. We might need to go out and do a little bit of mining in order to get enough circuits to make all of these electrical devices. Since we're on the way back to the base, I thought we'd stop off and pick up a little bit of our copper. I didn't bring another fuel can with me. I wasn't planning on stopping here, but I did find a copper node right down here in this part, and this is right near the little base thing that we found in that very first mission. In fact, maybe we should deconstruct this and bring these materials back with us at some point. I don't know. It's kind of a nice little base to have right here next to this thing that we're using. I'm trying to see if I've got anything. This is a fire pit, right? If I could find some kind of wood or coal or anything, I could actually get it running here. I'm going to run over here and just pick up some fibers to get the campfire going so I don't have to run back in the dark. There we go, got that going. So now I can camp for the night. We'll shut that back down. Maybe those will be there next time I need to use this. And back on the mount, heading back to the base. We're back up at the base here. I'm gonna drop the copper off here just to keep that moving. That tends to be my limiting factor when I'm trying to make these electronics, is running out of the copper wire all the time. Let's take a look over here now. If I remember right, we need all these things. I've got a chemistry bench already. I have an advanced alteration bench. We have one electric furnace. I'll probably risk bringing that with me. So we need 4 panels, a foundry, a furnace, and an organic residue cleanser. Let's see here. There's a foundry. Oh, I've got all the stuff for that. That's nice. And then an organic residue cleanser. Man, this stuff is eating through my titanium. Let's get one of those going. Wow, that's gonna take a minute. And then I'm gonna need some solar panels. Wow, look at all that glass and the electronics. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna queue one of those up. Let me go see. I've got some more glass. It's gonna eat through all of my glass reserves though. The silica was one of those things that we were running out of too. I'm gonna come up short for a solar panel here. Oh no, I put too much stuff in and my queue got all backed up. All right, let's try this. Craft 3. Can't craft because there's no room. Let's try again. We use up the glass, it'll be easier to craft things. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit more glass in there. We're gonna come up short on, oh, steel screws of all things. No, I've got steel screws. All right, we've got the 4 solar panels made. I've got the foundry made, and then I realized that this got canceled, so I have the organic residue cleanser being made now. I think the last piece I need is an electric furnace, which is a ton of electronics. Look at all those. I'm gonna need some concrete and some steel as well, so let me see if I can scrounge up some of these resources. I do have the concrete. I have some steel. Let's see if it's enough steel. It is enough steel. I just need 60 electronics. That's ridiculous. Let me look again. Solar panels, foundry, electric furnaces, advanced alteration bench. Yeah, we've got everything now except for one additional electric furnace. Okay. Well, in order to do that, we're going to need a ton of circuits. I've got enough to do like 12 circuits, not enough. I'm going to need some epoxy, but most importantly, I'm going to need some copper wire. Oh, I've got some copper cooking in here. One last piece. Not enough to get this done, but enough to get started. So we'll toss all that in here. I think it's 3 copper or 15 wire per circuit. So knowing that, we're not even going to get 10 more out of this, and I needed how many for that? Oh my goodness, 60. All right. Well, no sense sitting here and waiting. I do have the copper mine going over on the other side there. That's going to net us a lot of copper. I think what we need to do is start building the components to construct a base of some kind. Since we're out in the swamps, I think I'm going to use these clay bricks. Let's see what it takes to make clay brick walls. Oh, not bad. I'm going to put this in here. We're going to start with 6 floor pieces and then as many walls as we have left over. Not a lot. Oh, I got another level though. Well, that's not quite gonna do it. We're gonna have to get some more clay. Oh, I've got more clay right here. What do we need then? Oh, tree sap. That's not hard to make. In fact, I've got a ton of sticks here. I'm just gonna need to find my electrical wire in one of these boxes. There we go. And I suppose I'm gonna have to make some epoxy using sulfur at some point here as well, because we're just running low on all of these materials. So I'm gonna sit here for just a minute. We're gonna get a few more materials made up. I'm gonna see how far we can get on the rest of these, and then we'll go out and start building this base. So I'm out here now in the zone, and I'm trying to figure out where we're gonna build the base. I think we're gonna build it right back here. There's a nice wide flat area here. Looks like the perfect spot to build. We're losing our mount though. Let's get the mount to follow me. We had a little bit of a run-in with one of those poisonous slime creature things, so we're a little banged up right now, or at least Moby is, because Moby got poisoned, but it looks like we're recovering. And I've got the building supplies over here for weight reasons. Let's see. I think my plan here is to build a 3x3 or a 3x2 structure to start out with, like so. And then I think we'll have enough of these. I'm gonna build windows on this base, I think, just to try and let in a little bit of natural light. Like so. And then I think along the back wall we'll do all solid wall, since we're gonna need to have a bunch of workbenches and stuff in here. Now, I didn't get nearly as far as I was hoping. So what I'm gonna do, there's a whole bunch of these clay nodes right over here. We're gonna go ahead and get some more clay to bring back with us. And we can turn this into more base spots. When the pieces fall down like this, they're really hard to pick up sometimes. So it's always best to try and nab them the second they bust free. I'm getting a lot of clay, which is good. I'm overweight though. What I should do is probably go put some of these roof pieces down to get our weight back under control. This foundry weighs 100 kilograms. My goodness. Well, that would be why I'm so far overweight. Let's just run back here real quick. We'll see if we can get a roof going here. I do want to leave one section flat. We're going to put the solar panels on top of the flat section. So I think what I'll do is we'll do the roof first. Something like so. And then I think this part I'll leave flat, and I can put the solar panels on top of it. So let me do this. That'll free up some weight, and then I just need to find a couple of things to leave on Moby. I really don't want to have to drag all this stuff back with me, though. I just don't know if I trust leaving it out here with all these creatures. Let me go ahead and take the risk. We're gonna put this thing down out here. I've got a roof over it, right? Should be fine. That thing is huge. How big is the foundry? Because that's what's really weighing me down. Oh my goodness, we did not know shelter. Okay, this requires shelter as well, and it's colliding. Moby, I know I told you to follow me so you don't get lost, but you're in the way. All right, foundry. Can this even fit in here? Oh my goodness. What is it colliding with is what I'm trying to figure out. I just want to place it once and see what's going on. Holy buckets. Okay. And what does this thing do again? This is just for making weapons? Seems a bit excessive. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh no, don't you dare fall on me. Okay. Apparently this wasn't supported and couldn't take the weight of the foundry. That was close because I could totally have lost the workbench, which would be bad. So let me let me take some of this stuff back with us. We're gonna put this back in the inventory. We'll toss Oh, that doesn't weigh anything. I guess I'll just toss a couple solar panels over here. Man, I don't want to have to drag all this stuff back with me, though. Can I put a solar panel on a steeped roof? I cannot. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to bring all this stuff back with us, and I'm going to have to maybe bring a different mount back here. Maybe I'll bring the horse back next time so that we can bring some more materials out. But first, we are going to need to get that clay I was talking about so we can make a handful of additional walls and roofs and all that good stuff. We'll go back up to the base, we'll get a few more supplies, and check back in just a minute. I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna set this up. We're gonna start by realizing that we're gonna need a lot more room for those larger machines. So I'm gonna expand this out in this way. I brought some beams with us as well so that I can properly support this base. I'm gonna start with just some stuff on each of the corners for now. There we go. Probably don't need one on this corner, but you know what? We gotta have some consistency here. And then let's go ahead and toss that bench back down just so that I can make sure we're building things up tall enough. I think I tossed it in here. And I'm gonna try and get it as much into the corner here as I can. Something like that. And then we need walls all the way around now. Perfect. And then above it, we're gonna be putting a ceiling like so. And this is where my solar panels are gonna go up on top here. And then since we can no longer see out of this, well, maybe we'll leave it. I was gonna move that window over, I think. So let me do that real quick, making sure that these aren't gonna fall down while I'm rearranging stuff. There we go, that's looking a lot better. Okay, in here it's looking pretty good as well. This stuff's all getting knocked down, and then we're gonna put this in like so. We're gonna do another window over on this side. And then I think the new plan is to put a wall up like so. And then we'll roof this in like this. Let me make sure I'm on roof. Okay, that's looking pretty good now. I'm gonna need a few more of those angle pieces though, I'm realizing. Unfortunately, we're gonna come up just a few pieces short of getting everything lined up here. That's okay. Clay. Roof, I need one more roof. And then a few of those angle pieces when we come back out here the next time. That's gonna be fine. I've got just some miscellaneous supplies here that I apparently picked up when I was moving stuff around. I've got a couple more slanted roofs. I could probably get away with doing some another slanted roof right here, but I don't think I could get away with it on the opposite side here, so we're not gonna try it. I need a door as well. There's all kinds of wildlife here. So 1, 2, 3 angles and a floor. And we'll be done. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump in here. Oh, it did attack us as soon as we came out. Well, that's all right. We could use the bones. I've got some kind of a debuff on me, these glands and such. I don't know which one it is. We're going to just get rid of both of them. Oh, apparently I left my water bottle in the furnace. That's unfortunate. I'm going to build stairs over here. What I want to do, though, is get them going the other way here. This. Like that. And then I can put a platform in here maybe or something. Okay, we'll do that. And then because this wall on this side is looking a little bit iffy, let's go ahead and bring the support up. That'll help us out a lot. Everything's looking more green now. Yeah, if I just put a platform up here. So we need 2 platforms and 3 of those angled pieces. Let me grab the solar panels, though, as long as I'm here. No sense hauling those back and forth. Like that, we'll have all the power we need for this. I'm getting excited. We're checking the things off the list, but look at how little the visibility is here. I can even see the building I'm standing right next to hardly. I'm gonna hide out in here until this acid smog passes, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes with the rest of the base pieces and hopefully the rest of these benches. I made a quick stop at a random mine on the way back to our base, so we got enough copper to get the electric furnace built here, which means we also need to grab this one here. I'm going to let this copper finish processing. We're going to bring both of these out with us. We've got the materials necessary to close up the base, and with all those materials in our inventory, I think we're good to go. I don't think we need anything else out there. So let's head on back out to that base. All right, we are back in the swamp here. I just placed down these 2 electric furnaces here, and it looks like we're getting good for doing something else. Collect crystallized miasma by hunting and skinning creatures in the swamp. Well, that's definitely something we can do. I'm trying to figure out where I want to run the electric for these. I'm going to probably run it over here and then up to this puck. We've got a whole mess of wires here that we're hooking everything up with. And we don't have enough sunlight to run this stuff yet. I forgot the door. We're going to need a door still for this thing at some point. Maybe we can get away without it. But let's hunt some of these creatures real quick. We'll see if we can move this quest along. I'm kind of excited to finally see it going. Looks like that's the first time I've killed one of those. And of course, it doesn't have anything that we need on it. Why would it? All the other times we've been here, the base area was swarming with things trying to attack us. And now that I need to collect stuff, there's nothing. Oh, there's a needler. Alright, let's see it. Crystallized miasma. Nice. Refine crystallized miasma into distilled miasmic coating. Oh, no, you don't. My poor Moby. We're gonna have to get a door and bring him inside. Refine crystallized miasma into distilled miasmic coating via the chemistry bench. All right, let's see what that's gonna take to do. Not bad. That's actually quite easy. But I don't have any power yet. Probably because it's a little dark in here. We gotta wait for that sun to come by. See, it's kind of poking through here. It'll start up in a moment. We've got 20 of these to go, though, so I'm going to kill a few more of these things. Get a little bit more stuff going. Just to be on the safe side, I am going to pull Moby into the hut here a little bit more. Connected to power network, but insufficient power input. Yeah, we just got to wait for the sun to come out. It's coming. We're going to need some kind of a... what do you call it? A chest or something. We've got this stuff in our inventory. Taking damage. I guess I could put them in a bench, maybe? I don't think the bench would take damage, so maybe we'll do that. Now, those things just don't have the miasma stuff, as far as I can tell. I've done it twice now and not gotten anything from them. And the sun is slowly inching towards our base. We got to go find one more creature. We got to get a little bit more of this miasmic coating. I'm going to jump across the water here, see if I can uncover anything. There's a needler. And of course he got me good, so luckily we've got some suture kits. Here's hoping for 8 more of that miasmic crystal. Good deal. Don't care about that Komodo, so I'm just going to outrun it, and we're going to get right back to the base. We should have the sunshine necessary now to power the chemistry bench. Let's go find out. We do indeed, so I'm going to toss this in here and we'll restart this. I'm just going to make the 20 to start with. I don't know if this thing's going to have like a cooldown timer, what we're doing with it. I don't even know. We haven't done anything with this miasmic stuff. Oh, distilled miasmic coating, good deal. Well, we can just let that go. And this should be the last of the miasmic coating getting made here. There we go. And now I need to make the miasmic tools. Awesome. So we're going to be able to do that over here in the foundry, I suspect. And actually, we're going to need to unlock them. So do I need everything is the question. I need the knife, sickle, axe, and pickaxe. The axe, sickle. I said axe, but knife and pickaxe, I think it said. Yes. All right. So I need those. And in order to do that, they're at the bottom here. Oh, look at all of those materials. All right. So first things first, we can drop the distilled miasmic coating in here. So the axe and the pickaxe. All right. The knife. Well, lucky for us, I think we've got just enough to make that stuff. 6 plus 4 plus 3 plus 18. Yeah, we've got enough to make this stuff. So I'm going to need 5, 10, 15. A stack of titanium, a bunch of epoxy, some carbon fiber. We've got all of this stuff back at the base. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it out here. And we'll see if we can craft up these tools. We have the materials, I think, to make all of this. So we're going to start with the axe. And then we're going to make a pickaxe, a knife, and a sickle. Put all of those in our inventory, and I can hear something coming down here, way over there. Inconvenient. We need to test the tools and deliver the materials to the retrieval pod. We need infected bark and acidic glands. Well, let's go ahead and swap out these tools for the ones we just created. An axe, a pickaxe, and a knife. And then I'll drop this sickle down here as well. Our Moby's running out of food here. And at some point, we didn't reload our gun. That could have been disastrous if we'd pulled that out in the middle of a crisis situation. Luckily, we did not. Let's see what happens with this miasmic knife when we're doing stuff. Looks like we're getting these acidic glands. Perfect. Now, I did bring some of these things with me because I kind of suspected that this is what they were going to have me do. We had quite a few of them already in the base, and we're going to need 30 of them. I'm going to split this. I wish there was an easier way to split this down to get just a single one off of that stack. I'm sure there is, and I'm just not thinking of it, but we're going to take those 30 with us, and we're going to need some infected bark as well. I'm going to run these out to the drop pod just to get this stuff out of my inventory. Let's see if we can at least locate this thing. It came down out here somewhere. Of course, it's up on a little cliff, just to make it difficult on us, I suspect. There we go. Oop, there's all kinds of stuff slowing us down. Let's get these both dropped off here. And now I just need 28 more acidic bark, which I suspect is going to come from cutting down some trees with this miasmic axe. So let's jump over here. We'll cut down the very first tree we come across here. Oh, look at all of that infected wood. Don't even need to keep going, but I am gonna finish this tree just because we did chop it down. We might as well, and we're nice and close to the base here. And I discovered something interesting on the way over here is that you can see my hit points are going down there. If I get on the mount, I don't think I continue to take hit point damage. No, I do. I just heal hit points faster than I take damage from this stuff, which is fine. Oh, there we go. We're done with the quest already. I was expecting to have a whole nother round of gathering to do with some of the other items. You know, I didn't use the sickle at all for that. That's all right, I guess. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and just get back over here. This was a lot of construction for not a lot of having to do something with these benches and stuff. In fact, we didn't even use this advanced alteration bench. So I'm not sure what the point of having that one come was. Oh well, we managed to get everything done though, and we've got a nice little hut out here that we can use in the future. I am going to leave this base built, but I think we're going to take all of our machines back with us if I can manage to sort that out with the weight. However, that's been another operation successfully completed here on Icarus. We're down to one more operation left after this. That's all for today. Ketterk out.